Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Stellaris. We are in the process of expanding out into this other area of the galaxy that is quite far away from our original area. In the last episode we picked up our first vassal. These lovely people decided that they wanted to be subjugated by us. So who am I to say no? It's not costing us anything, as far as I can tell, in terms of influence. So why the hell not? Eventually, it'd be nice to integrate them into our society as a whole. But for right now, I'm happy with how things are going. We're expanding up into this area. We're going to claim all of this, and then we might go through and start clearing out the ancient mining drones over the other side of the nation of Teals, and take this area as well. Other stuff that we've got going on at the moment, we have an arc furnace, which is currently producing a decent amount of minerals in this system. We've got 80 upkeep and getting 80 minerals out of it. Given we've got a large surplus of energy credits, that's a good deal. If we do this upgrade, we'll get even more out of it, but it's going to cost us 2,000 metals in order to actually get that going. And I do want to start saving up for a quantum catapult. So, difficult decisions to be made there. Although we're getting 151 a month, so it's not...
Anomaly found.
It's not necessarily that bad. The list bar has found a distress signal all the way over here in the new area. Let's go ahead and investigate that. Now, you're planning to move to build that relay, aren't you? Do the mining station here first. Yeah. Mining station here. Then get the starbase down here. Then the hyper relay there. Although we'll switch that around. In fact, no, we'll do it this way. Mining station here. Hyper relay here. Then starbase down here. And that's how we'll get that system sorted. Ascension's End is almost done. Building the Astral Scar research station and moving on. All looking good. And our fleet, which is kind of ready to take out all the ancient mining drones and stuff, is almost done in this area. I am a little worried about the void worms that are just kind of like sat near the base, but we'll deal with them as and when we have to. Actually, let's move our colony ship, Genesis Arc, up. And at the station... Oh, we could get more Genesis Arcs, but they're going to be very expensive. Let's wait until we've done the upgrade on that arc furnace. Because at the very least, that's going to give us loads more minerals. So this anomaly, lost in space. The signal we intercepted was a distress call from a ship in orbit around the planet. The ship is not giving off any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. A special project's been issued to investigate what happened to the crew. Yeah.
Situation log updated.
That's intriguing. Let's go ahead and research that. The other thing we've got is there is the dimensional portal on Trappist. I don't know if we should investigate it because Trappist is... Well, it's going to become our trading world, so... Do we care about the portal research area being there? You know what, let's just get the research done. Go ahead and research it. And we will start turning this into like a mega mall place. Oh, we can get the Galactic Stock Exchange here. Yes. So this is very much going to be a trading world. Yeah, urban world is the correct output for that. All right, so you're all busy, you're all good.
Special project complete.
And arc furnace ready to go. Get that building. Now, which special project did we complete? Oh, probing. I guess we'll find out shortly what the results of that. The Null Void. The dimensional portal on Trappist Prime leads to a dimension of pure entropy. It's difficult to even get sensor readings because the very energy of our pings is rapidly dissipated. Our best theory is that this Null Void is a dimension where the majority of 0 point energy is negative, and so any positive energy which was once present has long since been used up. Knowing this, it might be possible to construct a weapon which can use the Null Void's energy destruction offensively. Ooh. That is kind of fascinating. Oh, which now makes me think, okay, hold on. If we turn Hertel Secundus into the trader place instead of Trappist, we can cancel that. Hertel Secundus, you're going to get the Galactic Stock Exchange instead. And maybe Trappist is going to become a research world. I think that's a smart choice. It might be time for us to actually start designating sectors out here as well. So Hertel is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from each of these. So Hertel would be a good place to make into the head of the sector. There we go. The Hertel Prime sector. And that currently covers this whole area,
Special
but it
project
will
complete.
expand. Now, Hertel Prime itself has got plenty of population that are going to change into the available jobs. That is, curators, resort workers, and all of that. Curators are giving Unity, that's great. Curators are giving physics research and society research, that's great. And all entertainers are replaced as well. So we're going to need to think about what the next most useful building for us to get on there is. It'll be something that gives us curators, most likely. Because we'll get resort workers automatically by building up the accommodation districts. We could also get some medical workers, but I don't think that's really necessary. Yeah, I think it's going to be holotheaters. Well, we don't need to do it now because there's loads of jobs available. Espionage event at the Puthmayan civilization. Our preparations on Stand 1 are now concluded, and our operatives are poised to bring them one step closer to the galactic stage. So, Puthmayans, at the moment, they are partially aware. And our operatives have caused them to fear the night sky. They share spooky stories in hushed tones of mysterious lights in the sky and invaders from worlds beyond the stars. That's increased their awareness by 15, which is quite significant. We're going to do that again. So, espionage, increase awareness. Just go ahead and launch it. We've got the influence. And that reminds me, we do have our frenemies over here on Fervor. So they're early space age, they are aware of us. We can offer them societal guidance. It'll cost us a little bit, but that's fine. Yeah. Go ahead and confirm that. We do have someone already building awareness. Oh, I thought we had someone building awareness over here. Oh, sorry, increasing relations, not the espionage network. Yeah, we've got a couple doing that. Okay, let's pull you across. And we can plant some advanced knowledge. Give them a little push. Because they're early space age, we can definitely hurry them along a little. Right, back to our fleet over here. Now, this fleet is looking super chunky. Let's start the clear process. Societal Enlightenment invitation. They have accepted, and we're gonna teach him everything we know. Let's sell all of that, which gives us plenty more resources. All right, Terib, we were going to do something with you. You are mostly a mining world. Let's give you 2 mining districts to work with. That's going to keep you ticking over. Rillis, as an urban world, let's just upgrade that for now. We could do more bureaucracy stuff. Maybe some more administrative offices or something like that. Right, in on the combat. This is going to be a cakewalk.
System survey complete.
Planar Mastery is ready. This will give us edicts for astral binding, astral shielding, and dimensional artificing. I'm curious as to what those are, so let's activate that, and then we'll take a look at the edicts. Right, astral binding. Resources from all jobs plus 10%. It takes a lot. And yeah, because of our sprawl, everything is more expensive, but that's still pretty incredible. How many threads are we getting? We're getting 69 threads, so we could do Artificing, we don't need the minor artifacts because we've got so many coming in. Shielding is a potential option, but I would like binding. So maybe we just do shielding. It will lower the amount we get, though, quite significantly. While I think about it, let's check, see if we can do any of these. I suspect not yet. Nope, they are stuck where they are for now. That is all surveyed. Come and survey this one next. You're building a hyper relay, then moving on. All good. Right, back to the combat.
System survey complete.
The big ships are going to be so chonky. Look at these. Look at this thing. Alright. Very quickly, you're done with your surveying. So I think we'll bring you up this way so that you're ready to get the next. In fact, let's just bring you to here for now. So you'll be ready to move in and start surveying there afterwards. So Gez is done. Turok is done. Let's slow this down a bit. And watch the ships going in. Look at those giant shots. Ignore the fact that we just flew through the sun. These things are gonna happen. Not now. We're in the middle of combat.
Handshake protocols activated.
Alright, fine. We've got a few things that we do need to take a look at. So let's see. Tachyon sensors, great. Next up. The null void beam. 400% shield damage. Wow. That is a shield sucker. That's kind of interesting. Because you could get away with having just one of those on a ship. And then the rest be anti-armor things. Right, after that, nano vitality? Yeah, let's go with the living state for now. A migration treaty, we're going to ignore that. We don't want to give people access right this moment. And we are hammering through these. Alright, we can speed it up a little bit. It's not a surprise when we're that much more powerful than them. Oh. Custodian protocol activated, initiating data store transfer. Message follows, error data block, error data block. Yeah, we'll take the precursor data cache modifier. 25% extra research. So current research is about 2k, 912, 1k, 700.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
I would like to see what it goes up to.
Research complete.
Yeah. We've got about 100 extra engineering research on that. Right, I need you to move through and carry on. We can set you surveying now. That's all good. Unsurprisingly, we lost nothing in the tip of the spear fight. And the null void beam is researched. Let's carry on getting cheap things for right now. We'll do Disruptor because that's just 5 months. the Overtrex, you're waiting there until we've got the resources to build the catapult. So 4,000 alloys is what we need in total. While we're here, let's check how places are doing. So Bastion Prime, our Forge World, is already running a bit low on resources. Yeah, let's get another 200. And keep focusing on them, actually. Get some more alloy foundries on the go. Harpla, you are still waiting nearby, just in case the Valkylians do anything. In the back of my mind, I feel like there's something that I'm forgetting, and it's probably something
System
really
survey
obvious.
complete.
And that's the difficulty when things get to this size. It's so easy to miss something. Espionage event, increasing the awareness. Okay. The drone on Stand 1 has managed to get their appendages on one of our measuring devices. It's already started to take our device apart. It's only a matter of time before the understanding spreads to the local hive. We must act quickly if we wish to avoid interfering with their natural development. Yeah. We can increase their awareness directly by turning it on. So right now, they're partially aware. Let's turn it on. The awareness has increased to high awareness. So the pre-FTL hives on Stard 1 have discovered how to make use of simple chemical reactions to produce explosive force. Conflict between competing hives has been revolutionized, with large cannons rendering many physical defenses obsolete. The use of explosives has also benefited engineering projects, as troublesome obstacles can now be more easily removed. Even now, the hives are experimenting with creative new applications of this technology. Yeah, I would like to see them not destroy themselves, but obviously that's going to be dependent on a number of different things. Let's once... Well, actually, increasing awareness is still carrying on, so we'll leave that happening. You're already on your way in. Right, next combat. Get in the middle, take them all out. Oh, new negative trait. On the list bar, he is volatile, monthly unity down if he was a counsellor. He's not a counsellor though, so it's not really much of a problem. Right, in the Federation, if we were to change over to challenge, we wouldn't have enough favours yet, so we need to get someone increasing our favours with the Raw Pious Alliance. Which we haven't really needed to do for a while. Yeah. Improve relations. We'll take you away from the Valkylians, and we'll take you away from the Azzetlians. That'll help out. It'll take a while before we can actually act on that, but it's still good. How's the Federation doing as a whole? It's well on its way to level 3, so that's quite nice. I like how some things are locked behind the various integration levels. Alright, this is all good. Let's return to the combat.
Battling aggressor station.
Now we are ever so slightly over our naval capacity, so we're not going to build more fleets. Oh dear. Trappist Prime has got crime. Crime up, happiness down, pop growth speed up. I think we need someone helping out. Who do we have that we can assign over here? We can get another commander or another official. It'd be nice to have someone who is likely to reduce crime just by nature of them being there. Ooh, externally recruitables. Oh, we could get Diltrex. He'll just bring it in line. It's an immediate solution. And Murger seems to be pretty stonking for only being level 2. How do you get so many traits? And he's got a veteran leader trait, but he's only level 2 commander. I think we'll keep with one of our own. And if we go with someone who's going to live a longer time, that would be good. If we go with someone who's going to help clearing blockers in this sector, that will also be good. Let's go with Fronds of Red. Fronds of Red, you are in. What are we going to do? Emotional support pet? That'll make him live even longer. Or we can make him eager. Reduce his upkeep cost. It's tempting. I mean, his cost, we've already paid for his cost. But it will make his experience gain go, you know, let's give him an emotional support pet. So we do have some crime that will, I'm sure, change.
Spaceborne life form encountered. Construction complete.
The huge starbase has finished its buildings. Now that alloy processing is going to make a big difference. Extra ones for every single one on the planet. And given we have 1.6k metallurgists, that's a significant boost. We do still have one more building slot here. Let's have a think about what we could do that's going to be worthwhile. That'll give us another 200 metallurgist jobs, which is just flat fine. I don't think we need more efficiency. I also don't think we need more crystals or anything else. I think just more jobs. So we get more raw metals, more alloys. Yeah, that will do. And then we can potentially expand the number of city districts to give more living space as we need. Pathar's good for a while. Back to the combat.
Research complete.
Really, not much of a surprise. We didn't lose anything. They lost a fair bit with the ancient mining drones. Go straight on. Clear out the next. And you can come in and survey this. Living state research is done. Next up. Ooh, fleet command limit up. That's not naval capacity as a whole. But that does remind me that we should check out our Empire progress as a whole. Let's get the penal colony. We're not going to actually make one, but it'd be good to have it researched. And while we're here, let's clear some resources out. And now would be a good time also to check if we can do any of these. No, not yet. And the astral actions, we're getting 107 threads each time it ticks round, so I don't want to get rid of that, but I do want to use the edicts when we get in trouble. So I'm going to have to remember that they're there.
Anomaly found.
This bar's got another anomaly. Life signs. Despite the toxic content and the high pressure of the planet's atmosphere, strong life signs have been detected. Go ahead and investigate that. You're building the hyper relay. That's good. You're building a hyper relay. That's good. And then you're heading down here. So it's going to be a little bit of time before we reach the next colonies over this side. Still 903 days left on the Tianquis. Violence on the rise. The feral behaviour on Trappist Prime shows no signs of stopping. In fact, it's risen since the last report. Promiscuous and violent acts happen all the time, and a large part of the population seems to be affected. Okay. So Trappist is definitely becoming a problem.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Ooh. The Enclave are once again offering us their research agreement. We are going to definitely get that. We don't need much to be able to afford it. There we go. So we'll keep that done. Research is done into disruptors. Ooh, sapient combat AI. It's a dangerous technology. Probably don't want to go for that. Ooh, Research Institute, however, or 0 Point Reactor. Both of these are good. Let's get the Research Institute. That's a relatively quick one. And we are investigating the next system with our stealth science vessel. After you're done with that one, come and get this one, and hopefully it won't be as dangerous. But we've still got plenty of stuff to see and find. Our Unity's coming along quite nicely. We could do more ascensions. So right at the start, Sheltered Reach, you still have job spaces available, so we'll leave you alone. You can't do any further ascensions. Hathar, we can ascend you. You've got a decent amount of population. It'll reduce their upkeep a bit further. You know what, go for it. We've still got 10k Unity spare. Next one's going to cost us 38. That's fine. Our sprawl is so large though. All of that. Most of it from our population. And we have an astral action available. That's for the astral boost. Go ahead and keep that ticking along. No reason not to use it. Ammonia biosphere. Although toxic to most forms of life, Shrapnel 3 supports the thriving economy within the high pressure of its atmosphere. Life here uses ammonia instead of water as a solvent and is developed in ways that differ significantly from previously established models. Cool. And that's given us a specimen, actually. That's going to give us extra trade. Well, no reason not to activate it. And Trappist Prime is getting worse. The situation has spiraled out of control. A staggering number of inhabitants are now infected with whatever is causing the feral deluge, and the colony is starting to break down. Something needs to be done, or it will be lost.
Situation log updated.
Right. What have we got? Feral overload, rooting out the problem. Go ahead and research it. It'll be done very quickly.
Battle commenced.
And in the meantime, we've got our next combat. Savage Spores. The investigation of the strange and wild behaviour currently besetting the Trappist Prime has been completed, and the vast network of cave tunnels that permeate the planet's crust, an enigmatic fungus has been found. It grows all over the caves, floors, walls, ceilings, and stretches out for thousands of miles. It frequently releases spores that are vented out of the caves. For what purpose, it's not been established, but we know for certain that it causes primitive behaviour in our species, releasing primal urges within. We can try to find a useful application, or we can exterminate it. Let's try and find a use for it.
Situation log updated.
Again, we should get through that pretty quickly.
Handshake protocols activated.
Why did the game pause? Oh, caravan fleet. Okay. Show us your wares. They want 200 specialist pops. Not interested. Move along. Another toxic terraforming candidate. Not got anything else that's waiting. Let's just make sure that there's no strange things sat around. What I might do, actually, now that these two are looking quite a bit chunkier, is bring them up here and we'll go and take on that psionic entity. Let's upgrade them first, just before we do that. Cloud and Strife. Industrial facilities have been built over the Atlas for the fungus-infested cave system. Apart from filtering and regulating the spread of spores, these plants can also convert any excess into exotic gases. The population growth has increased as the somewhat randy inhabitants of Trappist Prime satisfy their urges more frequently, which unfortunately also means the level of violence and conflict is somewhat higher. Okay. Let's check what the actual impact is on Trappist. Maybe we are going to build a penal colony. So the devastation's pretty high. That is a shame, but it will come down. Lesser evil happiness is lower, pop growth speed is much higher. So it's just happiness that ends up being a bit lower. Okay. That's not too bad. And we've got the portal research area, of course. We've got the spore vents, which give gas plant engineer jobs. What do gas plant engineer jobs do? They might not have appeared yet.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Yeah, it doesn't have them listed yet. Avalon Hammer's been fully upgraded and our combat is done. We didn't lose anything. The enemy lost everything. Perfect. So we're going to send you on to the next place. Get you targeting these. And then that'll be this neck of the woods all cleared out and safe for us. Is there 2 science ships here? Well, yes, there is. Well, let's just get you going straight over. We don't need 2 in the same place. That's a bit excessive. And back to Trappist.
Ships upgraded.
Ready shield is all ready. Okay, we'll get them moving across. Anvil and Hammer and ready shield. Both of you come up here. And we'll get you to wait just near the portal. We could build another couple of colony ships and get them coming over here, actually. So we've got 2 worlds there. We've got 1 world there. We have 1 already. So, continental world and desert world. And tropical world. Well, the tropical world, we've already got the Evocarians. Savannah world's probably close enough. For the remaining 2. Although it's really only going to be for a moment. So let's just do Savanti. Trappist. There we go. Gas plant engineer jobs have appeared. Okay, they produce trade and gases, and they take minerals, food, and yeah, it's fine. It's nice to have extra gases. With the income that we've got on motes, crystals, and gases, it's probably worth us just having a little look at our policies and edicts, in case there's any that we'd want to enact. Oh, actually, we've got so much money coming in. We could do campaigns. Not specifically useful. Let's look right up at the top. Bureau of Espionage. I love it. Forge subsidies. It'll cost us quite a bit of unity, but we do have a lot coming in. It'll give us a lot, well, it'll give us 10% more, and we've already probably got some boosts. I'm not feeling that. Alright, we'll leave it alone for now, but it's good to look at these things.
Battle commenced.
More mining vessels getting cleared out. The study is over. So the crystal sphere, it is a message. Encoded within the impossible network of crystals, there are a set of instructions. Followed to the letter, we were able to recreate the conditions inscribed around the crystal sphere. A precise arrangement of gases, an astral thread, have worked to activate it. Shortly afterwards, it simply disappeared. In its place, an astral rift unlike anything we've ever seen. Its existence invites exploration. So that's in the illuminated jewel system. Obviously, we need to do something with this. Oh, hi! Are you a rift explorer? It looks like you are. Come and explore this rift. We'll see what's going on with it. An anomalous tear in time and space. Strange crystals can be seen floating inside. I am a little perturbed, obviously, with it being in this area, but there's only so much that we can do. With Haven, I would love to be able to do espionage. I really would. Did you wish to discuss something? Yes, I want to discuss something. You guys are absolute knobs. Another toxic terraforming candidate has been discovered. And we've got a few things. First, the combat. It went well. We destroyed everything. That concludes our initial problems in this area. So our main fleet, I think I'll bring them... Well, we can go through here and we can start cleaning out stuff on the other side, but there's no incentive to do that until we're going to jump over. So for now, let's just bring them back a little bit. Or we bring them in here to try and clear these out, but I think we're going to need more help for that. Next up, rivalry, ignore that. Construction complete at the Fit Planner station, great. Build the mining stations. Oh, the tunnel system is not fully surveyed. Well, we need to get that done ASAP. Go survey that right now. And we'll just switch things around that way. Not sure how I missed that. We must have ended up catching someone, or catching two at the same time when we were redirecting them previously. Right. Caravaneers Greener Grass. Reports from Sheltered Reach inform us that a number of inhabitants have left the colony to join the Vigralian Triumph fleet. 100 pops depart from Sheltered Reach. That's not really that much of a problem. It is a shame, but what are you going to do? You can't force people of your own empire to remain. System is all fully surveyed. Get the hell out of there before those void worms do something nasty to you.
Research complete.
And we can create a penal colony. Again, not that we're going to, but it's still nice that we can. Naval capacity up. Great. Fleet liaisons. That's going to allow us just a little bit more buffer with our fleets. And we have an astral action available. We can flash forge a hyper relay. Nice. That's actually pretty convenient for us. So build mining station, then flash forge the relay. Is there a relay there? There is. Cool. Yeah, and then after you've done that, move over here. We're almost at the point where we can start building that quantum catapult. The energy market is a lot better right now. Let's sell a few things so we've got extra trade. Buy some metals. Council agenda. Let's get that launched. Trust growth, diplomatic weight, all of the important things. Next up. We don't want to reorganize the council. Chart the unknown is kind of boring for us at the moment because there's very little left for us to chart. Genetic pursuit, increase the pop growth speed. That's not a bad plan. Yeah, we'll go for that. I'm happy enough with that. Well, we do still have some support for some of the weirder factions amongst us, but not much we can do about that. So we're actively exploring that astral rift, and Zuchar has gained a level. Governing Pathar. Yeah. Become a distributions manager. Reduce the metallurgist upkeep. That works quite nicely. Oh, actually, we've almost got enough to start that catapult being built. Can I just afford the remaining bits? Oh, we can build the quantum catapult. Okay. Go get that under construction. And that's probably going to be a good point to finish this episode off. We haven't done a lot on our planets this time, but we've done a lot all over the rest of the Empire. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Stellaris. See you soon.